Okay, today we are going to work on setting up your recording station and testing your microphone and recording your voice. I post instructions on the website, but you can also watch the screencast for some more tips of how to set it up. So really important, the first step is that you plug in your microphone, get a USB recorder and headphone and plug it in before you open up Audacity, because Audacity will not find that mic if you open it up and plug it in after. So do it first. So again, do that first. Next, I'm going to find the program Audacity. So I'll go ahead and open that up. So I go to All Programs, the little menu button down here, and find Audacity. It'll be in your All Programs. Click that link. Just hit OK here, and now I'm into the program. This is how it looks. First thing you need to do is set up your output. So you want to make sure that you can hear it through your USB headphones. So notice there's some different outputs. I want it to be on the USB headphone. And the input should be a mic. So if you go to mic and click that. There's some mic levels here. You can input the level a little higher if you want to make it a little louder. You can do that when you do your test. Here's your output volume, your volumes. Then we're going to do a test recording. So if you click record, notice it starts recording, and now my voice is coming up in the recording, and you can see how it's recording. When I stop, it goes flat and then records. After you're done and you want to clear it and hit that test again, just hit stop, then click play. Notice it starts recording, and now my voice is coming up in the recording. And it was a little loud, so I stopped it so I could turn the volume down. That sounded pretty good level, so I can get rid of that track by just hitting an X. Now, one thing about recording is you're going to want to record your voice take in one take as best you can. You might have to repeat parts. We can edit those out as necessary. So when you're recording, you want to hit pause and not stop. Let me show you why. So let's say I'm recording my introduction and I continue, and then I pause it. I can take a little break. So I'm still talking, but it's not recording there. And then I can just hit the pause again and continue, and it'll keep going where I left off. On the other hand, if I hit stop, and I hit record again, it's going to play. It's starting another track below that, and it's also playing this track. So I'd mute this track, and then I can continue. But notice it's got another track going below. So that can be kind of a pain. If you get to a really good stopping point and then you run out of time, you could do this and move this track to join it later. But it's a lot easier to just have one good solid recording. The other thing I recommend, so I'm going to get rid of those two tracks. So actually I'm still recording, so it's not letting me get rid of it until I click stop. Now that I've hit stop, I can now delete those tracks. The other thing I'd suggest, if you make a mistake, so if you're reading along and you make a mistake, give yourself a little pause so you can find that mistake again. So I'm reading along, oh, I messed up. And I'm going to repeat that section again. So then you can see very easily when you're editing that you have a blank line of silence that you can find the mistake section that you messed up. So it'll be somewhere right before there, and you can work on editing that section down. All right, when you're finished with your audio recording or you get to the end of the period and you need to save, don't forget to save your project and make sure you save it somewhere that you can find it and label it something you can find. And your teacher might give you a specific label. I'm just going to call it My Story, Mr. G, and I might put it in my libraries under music and just save it there. All right, there you go. So good luck and thanks for listening.